Hey, everybody, what's up? What's up? Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. No matter where you're joining us from, I hope it is and has been an amazing week. I'm gonna flip on my webcam here for just a second, or in just a second. So I accidentally hit the wrong button. That's why you saw a little, or heard a little crazy on my mic. That's what happens when you're live, you mess things up. All right, there we go. Hi, how's everybody doing? Let me move this over here. All right, so welcome to tonight's Success Connection. I hope you guys have had a great week, and hopefully you're excited about tonight and really what we're going to be sharing, because what we're going to be doing is a little bit different than what we've done in the past. But tonight you get to vote on what the next business will be that I create for you guys. So if you're here and you're live, your voice will be heard, which is really awesome. You get to vote on what type of business I will build for you. Myself and my team will build for you in the coming weeks. So this is really awesome. You have to stay till the end in order to get the link to vote. For those of you that are with us, I'd love if you'd go to our Facebook group. If you're a member of our Facebook group, go to the Facebook group, let everybody know we're live, tell them all we're live in the Success Connection. Get on and vote, get on and vote. Anthony's building you a new business because, as you know, starting next week, we'll be building a brand new business. Tonight, we will be talking a little bit about funnel stacking, and I'm going to show you how to do that funnel stacking, some of the basics of funnel stacking. So if you're brand new, this is a great week to join us because we're kind of in between the two types of businesses that we've been working really hard on and that we've created with you guys, and we're now transitioning into a new business. So really exciting stuff. Should be a lot of fun. Should offer a lot of value for you guys. Let's see. First and foremost, obviously, if you're a new student, I want to welcome you. Thank you for being here. It's important to note that the Success Connection is not a continuance of any of our courses. So if you're a Partner with Anthony student, if you're an ambassador student, if you're an Instagram mastery student, this training has nothing to do with those courses. I started the Success Connection about, 6 years ago, and I started doing this every single week to really just to help students, and it evolved into what it is today, which is where I'm literally building businesses for you every single week and giving them to you. So if you're new, this is a great time to join us. I just like to set the expectations so you know what you're joining, like what you're here for and what we're going to be doing. Everyone is welcome. This is a place where we come together and we all do kind of the one thing, right, together. And then it ties into all of our courses. So anything we do here on the Success Connection, you'll find education and resources in our courses that are going to, help with what we're doing here, right? You can always plug it into, if you will. So that's important. Of course, if you're an existing student, well, it's awesome to have you back yet again. You guys might see me moving around here. This is actually a stand-up desk, so this is my chair and it rolls. And I just kind of, I don't know, I've started fidgeting with it for some reason. I don't know why. So some of you asked me about that last week. You said, what are you doing? Why do you always move around? I just fidget with this chair. I like roll it over, put my knee on it, and then I get off of it. So I don't know. I can't keep myself still. But important, couple of quick announcements, and then we're going to dive into funnel stacking. All right. Announcement number one, we talked about Ambassador 2.0. So a lot of you are Ambassador students, and we talked about Ambassador 2.0 getting released last month. And it's not released. And so everybody's like, wait a minute, Anthony mentioned Ambassador 2.0. Well, the only reason I didn't release it was because of Webinar Fuel. You guys know that we had this huge release of Webinar Fuel. We've closed it down. Nobody else is getting enrolled at those rates and at those prices. So if you got in, that's it. Like I promised, you're the only ones. ClickFunnels, I'm sure you guys saw that. How many of you saw my webinar with Russell? Just say yes. Okay, very cool. Lots and lots. The first webinar we've done together like that. So it was really exciting. but we released Webinar Fuel to the entire ClickFunnels community last Wednesday, I believe it was. And so we've been real hard at work at that. Well, I wanted to make sure that the ambassador program is tied into a done for you Webinar Fuel webinar, right? Kind of makes sense because that's the best way to sell it. And so I held off on releasing 2.0 until we release the software, so that those of you that got the software will now get a done for you ambassador program webinar when we release 2.0. So ambassador 2.0, probably going to release it in the next, realistically, 7 to 10 days. So 7 to 10 days, we'll be releasing it. Obviously, I see some of you already asking in the chat, if you've got ambassador program, we upgrade you to 2.0. You don't pay anything extra. When we do release 2.0, we're gonna go up on the price of ambassador program by $500, just because the tech and everything that's going to be involved in it, the additional pieces, we're gonna make it more like Partner with Anthony in terms of how you're learning. It's just gonna be a lot more intense, right? So if you've got ambassador program, awesome. Just letting you know, I wanted to give you an update on that. If you don't have it, you can get it before then. You don't have to pay anything extra when we upgrade you. I just wanted to make sure I addressed that because it's something that we've seen a lot. I've had a lot of questions about. So with that said, ambassador program, it's on the rise. Partner with Anthony is crushing it. We've got so many students that are making money with this right now. It's phenomenal. So I want to congratulate all of you on being here and listening every single week and then implementing what you're learning, right? And then of course, for Webinar Fuel, if you got Webinar Fuel, Webinar Wednesdays start next Wednesday, August 5th, okay? So August 5th, I'll be live, just like this. Sorry, my workouts kill me. So I promise you, I'm not tired. It's like when I do by this time of night, I'm just like, my body is just drained. So I apologize if I yawn. It does not mean I'm not excited to be here. It just means that my body is telling me, it's like, Anthony, go to bed soon. And so that's where I'm headed as soon as I'm done with this. But the Webinar Wednesdays start next Wednesday. Okay, so next Wednesday, August 5th. If you are a Webinar Fuel student, you will see that inside of the Webinar Fuel platform. You'll be able to log in and check it out. All right. So with that said, let's talk about funnel stacking. All right. So let's get into some training. All right. So this is funnel stacking. All right. Now, let's kind of just define funnel stacking. Okay. Like, what is funnel stacking? Okay, this is my definition of funnel stacking. Let's just be honest. I don't think it's actually defined anywhere. So this is how Anthony would define it. It is, I call it the art, okay, of using one funnel to activate another funnel. Now, some of you might say, well, Andy, what does activate mean? In my opinion, we activate a funnel when we get traffic to it. How many of you would agree that that makes sense? Just say yes. Okay. All right. So lots of yeses. So it just kind of makes sense that if we get traffic into a funnel, we've activated that funnel. Like, something's happening now with that funnel, okay? Now, funnel stacking allows us to activate, okay, multiple funnels from within one funnel. Now, people oftentimes will say, well, Anthony, hold on. Isn't our goal to just activate like the one funnel that we're activating? Like, shouldn't that be our goal? And the answer is, in some cases, yes, but in a lot of cases, no. All right. So let's just talk about what you need for funnel stacking. Okay. So what is needed? Okay. So let's talk about what is needed. All right. Well, and by the way, I give you all these notes tomorrow. Okay. They come out as a download, but feel free to take notes with me. Okay. So the first thing that you have to have is, obviously, you have to have funnels, right? So we'll just, you guys know that. You have to have funnels. All right, I made some notes so I can go inside of this. Free, low, and high. Okay, so what you really need is you need some free lead magnets. Okay, so we need some free lead magnets. We need something, okay, that is essentially a free funnel, right? So for instance, that might look like this, like, you know, free book, right? Something like this. All right, free book, and just put in your email. Okay, and that pushes people over to a thank you page. Okay, we're going to talk about this in a second. So we need a funnel like that. We need a funnel that's giving something away for free, that's bringing people into our ecosystem. Okay, now here's why. Because then you really need a low ticket funnel. Okay, now a low ticket funnel usually starts off still with a freebie, so it might be like free book. Okay, so you might still have like the free book offer here. It's just that instead of it going to a thank you page, it goes over here to a VSL sales page. Okay, and then if somebody buys that, it goes to a thank you page. Okay, goes thank you. That's typically what I would say the basics of a low ticket funnel. Okay, so these are funnel basics. Okay, then we also need, let me move this off of that over there. Okay, then we also need a high ticket, which you might call it a mid ticket. Okay, we need a high ticket funnel, and usually a high ticket funnel involves a webinar, right? So usually that's going to be like a register now type page, okay, where there's all these boxes. They register, okay, and then it sends them to a thank you page, okay, that has basically the page is split into two sides, info and then event access. Okay, this is basically what we just went over for our webinar field, right? Then that's going to send people usually into what we call the auto webinar ecosystem. And then if they buy, they go to a buyer's thank you page. Okay, that has info. All right. So what is needed? We need these things. Now, why do we need, can anybody tell me why we would need all of these things to do funnel stacking? Just put it in the chat box. Okay, I'm seeing multiple offers. Well, that's somewhat right. I'm seeing more money. That's true. I'm seeing people buy from different places. That's true too. Okay, but think about this. When you're trying to do funnel stacking, what you're trying to do is, and I drew it in this fashion for you for a reason. So watch this. Let's just say we have, let's just say that we have traffic. Let's just say we run a Facebook ads, okay? And we run them to this free book. Okay, when people get, I'm gonna use maybe this bright blue. When people get to this thank you page, what happens is all they've gotten is the free book, right? They've just gotten a free book, that's it. So the question becomes, on that thank you page, what can we do to make money? And what's the best thing to do to make money? Well, on that thank you page, we can put basically a funnel stacking link. I call it a funnel stacking link. That funnel stacking link can send people right here to this VSL page. we kind of bypass the opt-in page. We bypass that page, right? Because, and the reason for that is because we already have the email address. There's no real reason to get somebody to opt in again if we've already got their email address. So with this funnel stacking procedure, what we're doing is we're taking traffic that hit our thank you page and we're saying, but wait, check this out. We've actually got this really awesome thing that you could take advantage of. Here, I'm gonna sit down and go through this so I can really just draw. And then now people are like, wait a minute, okay, I can take advantage of this thing that they've got. Let me click it, let me check it out, right? Well, you've already given them a free book. So you've kind of completed the same process that you would have completed had you just run traffic to the low ticket funnel, right? It starts with a free book. But now we got on the thank you page, we put the link, we push them over to the BSL page, okay? Well, guess what? On the thank you page for this low ticket offer, we can have another funnel stacking link. And guess where that goes? That goes over here to register for this webinar, okay? Which creates basically a higher ticket buyer. And then if you were to go one level deeper on this, okay, you would essentially have phone sales like mastermind, coaching, you know, anything that might be a higher ticket price point, right? And then essentially, usually those pages just look like this, and they have a scheduler where you can schedule a phone call, which goes to a call, which goes to a sale, okay? And so honestly, the people that buy from your webinar, you can send them the funnel stacking link that goes right here to this scheduler for your phone. Now check out what's happened. I want everybody to follow the path. We've run traffic, okay, up here for Facebook ads, okay? And that traffic just went to a free lead generation page. That's the only place people went. But from there, what we've done is we've stacked our funnels such that one leads to another, that one leads to another. Does that make sense, everybody? I see lots of yeses. Now, here's the thing. In order to successfully do this, you have to have all of these types of funnels, right? With the exception of this one, this phone sales funnel. We do this a little bit. We don't do it at a super high level, but we've started more recently, and that's because I feel like sometimes when you're selling like a mastermind, you know, or a specific coaching program or something like that, I feel like you would benefit having people, you know, having people talk on the phone to you while you're selling that so that they truly understand what it is that they're buying. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes, if that makes sense to you. Okay, how many of you would agree with me on that? Okay. Very good. I see lots of agrees. Okay, good. So we do that for our mastermind. Like, you don't ever hear me talk about our mastermind on here. We have a mastermind. It's actually like a mastermind where you come to my office, you come to my studio, you get to use our studio, like come in and film your ads. You get to come in and film whatever you want. We can film BSLs for you, webinars for you. We edit it, produce it, and send it to you, which is epic, right? But you never hear me talk about that. I'm only talking about that in reference to this, right? You never hear me talk about that. And that's because we only do that on the phone, because that's a decent investment, right? I mean, it's a big investment on our part, but it's a big investment on our students' parts. So what do? We have to make sure that, you know, that we have the right people coming into that mastermind. So super, super important that, that we get the right people. So that's the reason why we would use the phone, okay? Now, the phones may not be something you want to use right now, and I don't suggest it. until and unless you have some $15,000 mastermind, you know? So it's important, okay? But you have to have these other things, right? You have to have all these other things. So how do you get those? Well, the reality is that over the last few years, we've built those for you, right? So all of you that are on here, we've already built all this for you. You just haven't understood the concept of stacking funnels, right? You know, so it's important that you understand this concept because you already actually have access to these assets, okay? So for instance, thing number one, let's see, the free lead magnet, okay? Now, you can use free lead magnets. You can also use like $7 books, okay? So in other words, you can call it free lead magnet or ultra inexpensive, okay? So what that means is it's super, super, super cheap, okay? Like I would say $7 or less, okay? So if you've got a product that you want to sell, you can sell it, and as long as it's $7 or less, it still kind of works out to do the same thing that we're doing here with this funnel stacking. So what do we have? Well, let's draw this out. We have the 8-figure funnel formula, okay? So we have the 8-figure funnel formula. All right, we've built that, okay? So that's already done for you. That's selling a book or giving the book away, okay? So this can either sell or give a book, okay? Now, some of you may not know what that looks like, so allow me to show you. So it looks like this. You should see this on your screen. I'll zoom in so you can see it better. So this is the 8-figure funnel formula business that we've already built for you, okay? So I've already built this out for you. It's already done. In fact, if you were to look on the page where you can download it, which we'll give you access to that shortly, okay? You can see literally we have the whole funnel right here. We have the book right here. So this is the book that you're going to get. I'm sorry about my dogs. They're going crazy. We're moving next week, so my wife is moving boxes around. So forgive me for the insane amount of barking, but Yorkies bark. So there's no way to fix it. We've got the 8-figure funnel formula book. So this is a book I already wrote. We had it all graphic design, everything. It's already done. It's yours. So you get to use this and you get to sell it or give it away, right? It's your choice. But that's what we'll use to activate the stack, if you will, okay? Notice that we've got bump sells, we've got upsells, we've got all of that inside of here. So all of these downloads right here, okay, they all pertain to this particular product, the 8-figure funnel formula, which I feel like is probably the best thing that you could use to activate your funnel stacks. How many of you have used this product before? Okay, I see some yeses. Very good. See lots of yeses. Good, good, good. Okay, so how would we funnel stack this? Like, what would we do to stack the funnel, right? Like, how would we go about doing that? Well, the short answer is all you've got to do is go here to the 8-figure funnel formula page. This is the sales page for it, okay? Now remember, you could just give it away. We've got an opt-in to give it away page as well. But let's say we're going with the ultra conservative, but we're still gonna sell it for $7. When somebody buys it, let's see, they go right here, okay? Now, super simple. It just says, thank you for your purchase. Check your email now, and it tells them that we've emailed them a link to get this book. So what could we do here to create a funnel stack? Let me show you. All right, so all we would have to do is go right here. We would edit the page, okay? Now, mind you that this is a really simple, basic thank you page, right? One of the things that people get confused about with funnel stacking and thank you pages is they try to make their thank you pages like pieces of art, right? All this stuff on it. But here's the thing. The more stuff you put on the page, the less likely people are to take the action you want them to take. So for instance, we have a thank you page for one of our products, and it has like 4 steps, okay? Step number 1 is the one we really want people to take. Step number 2, 3, and 4 are steps that if you would take it, that'd be great. You know, we'd love to have you do that, but it's not a necessity. So when we originally launched the product, we only had 1 step. Just do this one thing. And we were getting about 70% of our buyers that hit our thank you page would take that 1 step. When we added the 4 steps to it, right, we're like, all right, well, we'll keep the same 70%, but some people will do step 2 and step 3 and step 4. What actually happened was we dipped below 60% on step 1. Now, why is that? Well, 2 reasons. 1, because anybody that comes to your thank you page and sees multiple steps, even though it says step 1, step 2, step 3, they look at it and they're gonna gravitate to what appeals to them. How many of you have done this before? Like, you don't go in order, right? Because step 3 is something you know, so you're like, oh, I'm going there, click it, all right? So my hypothesis is the reason that we lost people, we had a lower percentage of people doing step 1 is because some people would just go and start at step 2, or they would start at step 3 or 4, and then they would never get back to step 1, right? They would get lost. They go out and they click on something, and all of a sudden they're on all these other pages doing all these other things, and they forget to come back and do step 1. That's hypothesis number 1. Hypothesis number 2 is that when people get there and they see 4 steps, they're like, ugh, I just watched a video, I just bought this book, like I don't have time to do these 4 things, right? So it's a time issue, right? Time and commitment issue. So what I like to do is I like to find what's the number 1 step that I want somebody to take. Like of everybody that buys this 8-figure funnel formula book, what is the number 1 step I want them to take after they buy this book? Like that's my thing, right? And I put that one thing, you know, I put that one thing, okay, on this page. So for instance, I might put, you know, thank you for your purchase. Now, if I'm funnel stacking, I'm going to change this up a little bit. Watch this. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to take this thank you from 50-point font, right? I'm going to pop this stuff probably down, probably somewhere like that. Okay. I'm going to say thank you for your purchase. And then I'm going to say, I'm going to take this off, right? Boom. I'm going to bring this up a little. So we adjust the margin. I'm going to kind of like that. I'm going to bring it up some so that what I'm trying to do is make it very clear. Thank you for your purchase. Here's your book. We emailed you access the 8-figure funnel formula, but then here's what I might do. I might come in here and add a headline, okay, like this, that says unannounced bonus, okay? Email marketing made simple, okay? So I might say unannounced bonus, email marketing made simple. Now, that doesn't stand out very good. So what I'm probably gonna do is go in here and change up some of my colors. So watch what you can do to make a section really pop. Watch this. I could go in here and I could change my background color, right? But what I'm really looking to do is change the bold color to red, all right? Because if I change the bold color to red, then what I can do is I can go in here and I can unbold this. Now, does everybody see how that pops? It says unannounced bonus, email marketing made simple. Okay, now they just bought a book on how we've generated and how we've built 8-figure funnels. Okay, so a logical thing would be, hey, I would love to learn how to do email marketing, right? Like that's a logical, kind of a logical next step, okay? So what we would do is put this in here, come down here, put a button, okay? Put a button that says, let me just scroll up a little bit right there. And I make that button say, click for free bonus training. Learn email marketing today. So check this out. This is helping me funnel stack, because now when somebody comes to this page, instead of directing them to like go back to their email and check it right now, what I do is I say, hey, here's this unannounced bonus. You can learn email marketing, and this could be really awesome for you, right? We know they need to learn email marketing because they just bought this book to learn how to make money with funnels, right? Now, you might say to yourself, well, Anthony, I don't have an email marketing course. Well, I say to you that you do, because we built it for you. And so what I would do is from that particular page, okay, from that page, I would go into this low ticket funnel. And this low ticket funnel, okay, is for, in my opinion anyway, is going to be the inbox, let's see, why is it being kind of weird? Let's see. My pencil is being weird. Hold on a second. But it's right here. We have, maybe I can get it to, let's try this. There we go. Okay, so Inboxer Academy. Now this is low ticket plus continuity. Continuity just means it's a rebuild, okay? So it just means this is a monthly membership offer, okay? Because look, now we've got people from one funnel to the next. Does everybody see how we could activate this funnel right here, okay? By simply having somebody click that one button at the back of the other funnel. Does that make sense? Just say yes. All right, I see some yeses. Now, we're pushing people, and look, it's kind of like this. It's so hard to explain in like words, right? But think about this. If you're at the mall, okay, I know that sounds crazy since none of us have been really going to malls or anything for at least 6 months, but let's just assume life was normal, okay? And let's say you're at the mall. All right, and you're in a store, and in that store, you buy a product. And when you buy that product, they give you, I don't know, a coupon or a discount or something to another store, okay? Would you agree that if that other store was still in that same mall, meaning it was very easy to get to, that you would probably go and all things being equal, it was something you wanted, something you needed, would you be more apt to use that discount, meaning go to the next phase of that funnel stack, okay, if it was in the same mall than you would be if you had to go to a different mall? Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if that's you. You would agree? Okay. So in other words, if we're kind of in the process, okay, of buying something, and they push us to the next phase of that purchase and it's somewhere else, as long as that somewhere else is somewhere we can go right now and it's simple and it's easy, then we're likely to take that action. But if they say, wait, you've got to go to the next phase of this, but it's tomorrow, or you can go there now, but it's at a different location, well, then what happens is you get out of the buying momentum, right? There is such thing as buyer's momentum. okay? And that's what I want you to all realize is that, look, some of you have done this. I have done this, right? I mean, I've done it. We all do it. It's human nature. It's the reason why upsells work. It's the reason why funnel stacking works, because there's momentum in buying. When you buy one thing, you're likely to buy the next thing and the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, as long as all of those things are kind of equal. They're all the same. They're all working together to complete a common goal or task, right? You're likely to do it. It's when you let somebody stop buying and then try to reactivate their purchasing where you see drop off. So with funnel stacking, what you'll find is that the people that go right here, like this path right here, okay? This is the money path, okay? Because you're going to have a very high percentage conversion rate. And the reason you're going to have a high percentage conversion rate is because there's buying momentum. People are already buying. And now they just click one button. We showed you. All they got to do is just click this one button. Boom. Done. Now, where are we sending them? Well, we're sending them to this Inboxer Academy, which again, I've already built for you. So if you're a new student, you can download these funnels tonight. If you're an existing student, you already have these, right? You can see, here's the sales page, the OTO upsell page, and the thank you page. Here's the actual upsell. It's 8-figure traffic secrets bonus book, right? Here's the members area. Like, we literally did the members area, gave you all the content, everything. It's already done, okay? Now, we have a sales page. Looks like this. Let's see, hold on. We have a sales page that looks like this, okay? Inboxer Academy, my #1 way to generate revenue online. Learn the 4-step formula to generating leads and building your email list with simple one-page website, right? This is, again, talking about how to use those funnels to build an email list. We talk about all the different things that we show them. We talk about the discount that they get, okay? And then you get to choose your price, right? It's important to look at this. Like, take a look at our members area. We built this whole members area out for you, so you've got this. I mean, you can see this sales page goes on and on and on, right? And then comes down here, does some frequently asked questions, and then lets them buy. Now, you get to choose your price. Again, something that's very important. I want to stress to you, we don't own any of this, okay? We give this to you. We've built this for you. But in stacking those things, you might go in here and you might say, okay, I want to charge $19.95 a month for Inboxer Academy. I don't want to charge $5 a month. It's worth way more than that. So I want to charge 20 bucks a month. So now what you've got is you've got a funnel stack happening. You've got people that are buying the 8-figure funnel formula book for $7, okay? And then because of that button that we put right there on that thank you page, okay, so because of that one button, we've now driven people down to this VSL page, which is the page you just saw, so they can buy the Inboxer Academy, right? Now, what do we do there? Well, obviously, you're going to have people that buy that. Those people, you'll notice right here, okay, those people will click this thank you page link right here, because again, when somebody buys this product, there's a thank you page just like there was when they bought the book. And that's going to drop them off into a higher ticket funnel, which is usually like what we just went over, right? So I might even would do, you know, you've got two. If you're a partner with Anthony student, you have partner with Anthony Alpha. And if you're not a partner with Anthony student and you don't want to be one, we've actually still got a high ticket product for you in here. Check this out. We've got the 7-figure email strategies that's already built out for you, 100%. So all you've got to do is hook up either that or the 7-figure email strategies, okay? So you can hook up partner with Anthony, or you can hook up the 7-figure email strategies. It's totally up to you. Now, you've completed a funnel stack. You've basically put these little buttons on your thank you pages that are driving people to other funnels. Does everybody see how if I brought in traffic right here, right? If I just put my focus on this one little thing right here, which is my ads going to this little book, that I could then activate sales for 3 different products. Does everybody see that? I see lots of yeses. This is the basics of funnel stacking. Okay, these are the basics of funnel stacking. Now, where does the needle move? How do we optimize? Okay, so there's a few things that you might want to know about optimization. Okay, number 1 is to make sure all products match up. Call it match up. Meaning, the more closely related the second flow is, right? The more closely related, like we'll say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. The more closely related 1, 2, and 3 are together, the more likely people are actually going to buy it, right? Because if you bring somebody in, you need to fulfill something with funnel number 2 that would help funnel number 1, right? So they need to all match up. They need to work together, okay? It doesn't need to be separate things. They need to work together to complete or help the customer. Number 2, okay, is you need to tweak the thank you page placement and copy. Okay, and what that means is that means that over here on this thank you page, you can tweak this. You could change this copy to not say unannounced bonus. It could say, you know, bonus value $4.97, email marketing made simple. Click here for the free bonus training, right? Like you have to tweak this. You could change this button from blue to green and all of a sudden people would click it. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Like this stuff really happens. So you could tweak your thank you page, okay? And the placement of your button. And that can help you dramatically increase, increase what like the results that you're getting, okay? So these are the 2 main ways. We could go deep into funnel stacking. I don't think it's necessary because I think right now, all of you have at least these 3 funnels. Like every one of them have these 3 funnels. If you don't have these 3 funnels, you can get them tonight completely free. It's not gonna even cost you anything. It's 100% free. So everybody should have at least these 3 funnels right here: 8-figure funnel formula, Inboxer Academy, partner with Anthony Alpha, or 7-figure email strategies, all already done. Now, do you have to stop at 3? No. You can keep stacking these funnels, right? And we've built you more than one business. Like we haven't just built only 3. Look, we built an entire business teaching YouTube that you can funnel stack onto here. We built an entire business teaching Instagram you can funnel stack on here. We built an entire challenge business you can funnel stack on here. We built done for you funnel businesses you can funnel stack on here. And then of course we built this lead in business, right? That you can also funnel stack on here. So like there are tons, we've got 7, 8 of these that you could just with one button. And that's what's so great about funnel stacking is once you have the funnels done, right? Which we've done all these for you. You literally just place one button on the thank you pages of each one of these. And it will lead people down that path and it will just activate each one of these. And the thing is you're going to generate more revenue, more money, okay? Because of the path people are taking, because of the fact that people are able to now get to all of your products without having to leave the mall, if you will, or come back another day. They can literally follow that path as far as they possibly want, right? And they can buy each and every one of your products if they choose to. So this is the basics of funnel stacking. How many of you like funnel stacking? Just say yes or no. Okay, I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Oftentimes, we don't do this, right? People don't do this. And when they don't do it, it makes it very hard to be profitable. With things like these webinars right here, okay? You need lots of traffic. You need lots of people going into that webinar because that webinar can create big ticket sales for you. $500, $600, $1,000 sales, but you got to get a lot of traffic into it. So you could literally take that webinar register button and put it on all of your funnels and have all of your funnels just funnel stacked right into that webinar so that you're getting everybody that buys any of your products is going instantly into that webinar training, and that webinar training is creating those $1,000 sales for you, right? Or those $500 sales for you. So now you're not having to worry about where do I buy my traffic. You're getting your traffic to these lower ticket offers. They're helping to sell the higher ticket offer. So I see tons and tons of you have said you really like this idea, which brings me to the most important part of tonight. And that is, what business shall we build together next? So first of all, show rating 1 to 10. How exciting is funnel stacking to you? Give me a 1 through 10 in the chat box. All right, I see some 8s, some 9s, some 10s, lots of 10s. Okay, Leroy gave me a 3 on funnel stacking. Sorry. Let's see. 10s, 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 10s. Everybody seems to be pretty excited about funnel stacking. Yeah, so funnel stacking just takes your one funnel steps further, right? It's creating today with a vision and a focus on down the road where we can make more money, right, with our funnels. So that leads me to this question. Tonight, I'm going to give you guys access to this page, okay? This is our Student Resource Center. If you're new, then you're probably like, Anthony, what is this? How do I get to it? I'm going to give you the link, and I'm going to give you the password for it in a second. Real quick, if you don't have Partner with Anthony, you can get it. Most all of you already have it, but there's a link to it. You can join our Facebook group, which I highly suggest because it's completely free and people are helping each other every day and they're completely free. Costs nothing to join the Facebook group. We give away money in the Facebook group. We're always doing something fun in the Facebook group for you. Please join. We never sell anything in the Facebook group, so it's a safe place, right? So join the Facebook group. Then obviously follow me on YouTube. We are getting close to the point where we are going to give away a completely done for you business, not just done for you, but also making money. And you'll get this business, if somebody will anyway. If you're following me on YouTube, you've turned on the notifications. So you got to subscribe, turn on notifications, and then like, comment, and watch some of my videos. We put out epic videos. I think they're epic anyway. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday every single week, okay? Affiliate marketing, digital marketing, and then our Unlock Success podcast, which is always a lot of fun. We have some really cool guests. Russell's been on it, Onyx been on it. So many really cool people have been on it, and it's a lot of help to everybody that sees it. So we've got that. Then you'll notice this little button right here that says vote now. What business is next? Check this out. When I click this link, just like you, this will pop up, and all I need you to do is vote for me on what type of business you want to build together as a group next. So check out your options. Option 1 is the complete stack, okay? We will build the entire free giveaway for you. In other words, we're gonna build an entire funnel stack. We will build the free giveaway, okay? So we'll build the free giveaway. We'll then also go and build the low ticket offer. So we're gonna build the offer and the page to sell it and everything, okay? Then we'll build the high ticket offer, which will be used in Webinar Fuel or through just the ClickFunnels webinar replay pages for those of you that don't have Webinar Fuel. So we can either do that. That's called the complete stack. It's going to take longer because we're basically building you an entire funnel stack, okay? Or option number 2, we can build you the high ticket offer. We'll finish faster, okay, because we're just building this high ticket offer, but it'll be used for automated webinars. So it'll be similar to what we just did, but it will be for your own product. So when I say we build you the high ticket offer, I'm talking about we build the product, we build the members area, we build the webinar for you, we build all the emails for you, we build the registration page for you. We hand it to you. We say, it's yours. And you all get to go run it, and you get to profit from it. If if you make money with it, we don't make any money. In other words, it's yours, right? Or we can focus on an affiliate auto webinar. This is probably the fastest path to getting a new business launched right now, because what we would do is build webinars around good affiliate programs and affiliate products. So what that means is we would go in, we would identify some really good products. I would go build the webinar out, the registration page, the thank you page, the webinar itself, all the emails, everything. And I would basically sell other products, another affiliate product on that webinar, and you guys would get all the credit. So you just become affiliates of whatever that program is, and you have me there selling it for you, okay? So there's 3 different options. And with option 1, I didn't go into as much detail, but I built the thank you pages, the registration pages, the free giveaway, the members area, the emails, the sales page for the low ticket offer, and then for the high ticket offer, I built the webinar, all the emails, the registration, the thank you, everything, okay? So what I'm stressing is that each one takes more time than the other. The fastest thing that we can do is an auto webinar for an affiliate offer. The next fastest thing would be just letting me build you a webinar for a high ticket offer, but we'll build the offer out. In other words, you'll own whatever you're selling. The more time consuming thing is the complete stack, but obviously the complete stack is the more profitable thing. So what I want to do is let you vote. You'll be able to click this link, come here, vote. You'll notice I don't ask you for your email address. I've already got it. So this isn't an email address grab or anything like that. Literally, you just click on one of these buttons and you get to vote on what type of business we are building and starting next week. How many of you are excited about that? Say yes. Okay, I see lots and lots of yeses. Now, of course, inside of your Success Connection kind of members portal, you'll find that link. The only way to get to that link is on this page, okay? All right, then if you don't have ClickFunnels, you need to get it. Why do you need to get it? Because all those funnels I just showed you tonight, they're already done for you. You can have them, boom, click a button, you're ready to go. But you gotta have ClickFunnels in order to have them. All the funnels we build in the future will be built off of a ClickFunnels platform. So if you don't have ClickFunnels, there's absolutely no way that I can give you free funnels, okay? You can get a free trial to ClickFunnels right here tonight. I see no reason not to do that. For 2 weeks, you don't pay anything. You can start to build out this new business with us. You can download all these other businesses, and if for some reason you hate it, you can just cancel it, right? I mean, that's what I would do. So there's zero risk in getting it, but there's high reward in getting it, right? So get ClickFunnels, whether you get it here, you get it somewhere else irrelevant to me, you can still use my funnels. Then what I want you to do is go through here. Look, you can download all of the 8-figure funnel formula assets right here. You can download all the Inboxer Academy assets right here. You can download all the 7-figure email strategy assets right here. You just click these download buttons, it puts them right into your ClickFunnels account like clockwork. You don't have to do anything, okay? Except have ClickFunnels. That gets you those 3 businesses, but you may want to funnel stack different businesses. That's fine. You can still download our YouTube business, our Instagram business, the challenge business, the done for you funnel business, the newsletter business, the lead in business, all of that. You can get it done, and you can get it all right now tonight, okay? Man, that's a lot. Now, the auto webinar business that we built last time, that we just finished up, just some clarity. These links right here that are on this page, if you go to these links, you cannot watch the videos. That's not what it's for. If you put those Vimeo links into a ClickFunnels page, it will work. Those are not the links that you put into Webinar Fuel. You never, ever take one of these links and try to put it into Webinar Fuel. If you want the automated webinar for Partner with Anthony Alpha, all you got to do is log into Webinar Fuel and then come here and click this link, okay? It'll instantly put it right in your account. So just want to clarify that. These links are to be put onto ClickFunnels pages. This link is only used if you have Webinar Fuel. Super simple, okay? And then here is the opt-in page and the download page for that. Everything is right here. The lead-in business is here, and obviously we've mentioned Ambassador 2.0. You can go there and watch the Ambassador webinar if you want. 2.0, like I said, is going to include an automated webinar built out in Webinar Fuel for you. So going to be pretty cool. So this is your asset page, okay? This is where the assets are, all right? The most important thing that you can do tonight is vote so that I'm able to build the right type of business for our community, for what you want. There's 1,000 people on here. We should have 1,000 votes. We should not have 999. I mean, who doesn't want to have some say-so in what we're going to do for you and build for you? It makes no sense, right? So how many of you are going to vote for me? Just say yes. Very good. Look, once you vote, I want you to go to our Facebook group and say, I voted on our next business. And here's what's going to happen. I'm going to have Nick go back in the group again tonight, and we're going to give away $100 bills. I don't know how many, but we're going to give away some $100 bills to every other person we see, which is like boom, 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 $100. I don't know how much we'll give away. Might be 100, might be 400. I don't know. But if you vote and then you go into the Facebook group and you tell everybody you voted on the next business and what type it's going to be, you could possibly win $100 tonight from Nick. He's just going to go on there and start tagging people. So it's important to vote. You actually have to vote. We will check. Okay. All right. How many of you go with that? Say yes. That's how we can win some free money tonight from the Success Connection. Now, how do you get to this page? That becomes an important question that Anthony has not answered yet. So I shall answer it now. You will go to this link right here, go.dsc.com/funnel, and you will type in the password that I said earlier today. And the password reminds you of what you need to do. Vote. So go.dsc.com/funnel. The password is vote. It is important because the links on this page will stop working at midnight. So at midnight, this stops working. We always do this to prevent people from stealing our funnels. So if you want these funnels tonight, you need to go to this page, go.dsc.com/funnel, type in the password, vote. When you get here, obviously, join our Facebook group. It's the only way you can win some money tonight. Then make sure you're following me on YouTube. It takes 2 seconds. Click, subscribe, turn on notifications, you're good to go. Then vote on your next business. It's simple. Make sure you have ClickFunnels, and then make sure you are ready to rock and roll next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. I am excited about where we're headed, because where we're headed is in a direction where I already know we make more money, right? Or, well, you make more money. And if I'm going to be doing these webinars like this every single night for the rest of my life, I want to see people succeed. Like, I want to see you make money. Like, I don't do this for fun. There's no, you know, I love you all. I love teaching, but this is not ideal for every Thursday night of my life unless I'm getting results for people. That's what I truly want. And so I want to thank all of you for being here. I want to thank you for spending some time with me. Like I've told you every night for the last few months, I know there's a lot going on in the world. I know there's a lot of crazy going on in the world, a lot of depression, a lot of sadness, a lot of uncertainty. And I want to give you something every week to look forward to, something that you can be certain of, something that is positive. And you can be certain that I'm going to be here for you each and every Thursday night. And I'm going to give as much as I can, teach as much as I can, and try to get your feedback as much as I can, so I can be a better version of what it is that I'm doing, right? I always look to improve. I always look to be better. I always look to fulfill better, right? And so your feedback is always crucial. So I thank you all for being here, and I appreciate it. I want you to have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Most importantly, do something this weekend that other people are not doing, because that's really going to give you the edge. I tell you this every week. It's going to give you the edge, right? And that's the name of the game here. Slight little edges, small hinges swing big doors, right? You got to have that slight edge, all right, to have that massive success. So what I want you to do now is go to that link, go.dsc.com/funnel. I want you to type in the password, vote. Once you do it, I want you to go vote. then tell me in the Facebook group that you voted. You don't have to say what you voted for, just say you voted, right? We'll give away some cash in the Facebook group tonight. We'll tag you if you won. Make sure you have ClickFunnels. If you don't have it, get all the funnels that I've got available for you. The links will stop working tonight at midnight, so do not procrastinate. Follow me on Facebook. Make sure you're part of the group. And I look forward to seeing you all right here, same place, same time next week on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.